everyone, my name is Loco and welcome to some more Hearthstone. Today we're going to be checking out what this week's Tavern Brawl is going to be all about and this week's crazy rules. Although they have fired or like retired the voice actor, I'm not exactly sure. Either way, we got the Idols of Azeroth, which is a new set of crazy rules that we get each week. Anyways, ever draw a spell when you really needed a minion? Never again. Your deck will be 30 Raven Idols, so you'll be able to discover whatever you need. Ah, I see. Alrighty, so we do have to go ahead and actually pick a hero that we want to go ahead and play. I think the fairest way to do this is to pick the Shaman while being blindfolded.
Thrall versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
For Doomhammer.
Alrighty, so yep, I wasn't mistaken there. Our deck is gonna be 30 Raven Idols, right? So it's just gonna replace them with more Raven Idols. Yep, that's exactly what is going on here. Alrighty, so I do get the coin here at the beginning, which may be quite nice. Let's give him the greetings back. Looks like he's also decided to go with the old gods there. Pretty good looking card back actually. So we got a lot of discovering to do. Once again, choose basically you discover either a minion or discover a spell, and you can only choose one. So it's completely RNG heaven. We'll go ahead and pick a minion. I'll go ahead and, I mean, that makes a lot of sense, right? That makes a lot of sense. I'll just go ahead and do it again. Discover another minion as well. We'll go with the Spiteful Smith here. Now, for those of you that have played a lot of Arena, you may be really good at this sort of thing. Because I honestly don't really play Arena. I played a little bit of Arena back in the day, but I have not touched that game mode in a very long time because I'm honestly terrible at it. I know at least reasonably well what cards are decent, so I'm gonna try my very best here to just play some good ones. I don't actually know if I've got any kind of, like, you know, obviously we're not gonna have any weapons, so maybe the Spiteful Smith's a terrible idea. We'll see. This is gonna be a pretty long match as well, because everyone just needs to go ahead and read the cards and discover everything. Not gonna be any kind of early game turns that will be easy. Looks like he's got a 0. Alright, I was gonna say, like, he seemed to have a 0 mana minion. But, I think we're just primarily gonna go ahead here and pick minions. It's a toss-up, I guess, between the Fen Creeper and Gaslow. I think we're gonna go with Gaslow, though, because whenever you play a random 1-mana spell... Anyone order a 1-man wrecking crew? Like that one, obviously. We need to go ahead and, like, see if we can get that. So we'll just go for another minion here as well. And this time around... Are we gonna go that late game? Fine, we'll pick Alak here as well. Anyone order a 1-man wrecking crew? I've always really liked that voice actor of Gaslow. For some reason. That guy has always been right up my alley. Oof. Alrighty. So I don't really have anything to play here, which is a little bit scary, not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and pick a spell. Well, I think a Hex would never be out of place. And we'll just keep on going here. We'll go for another spell as well. A Rockbiter weapon. And we'll just get rid of that thing. Alrighty. What? What? Maybe we should have saved him for Alakir, actually. I'm not exactly sure whether or not I should have done that. Yep, nope. That Dust Devil is far ahead better. Yeah. It usually overloads them by 2, but yeah. May have to play a Hex or something. That's really frustrating, actually, though. Not gonna lie. I hope he doesn't play any more minions this turn, so I can go ahead and play the Rockjaw. That'd be good. I got rid of most of my Raven Idols so far, so we at least have a couple of good cards here in hand that we can go ahead and pick. There's a terrible RNG on my end, though. Out of all the cards he could have gotten, the Dust Devil is the one he gets. Probably the best 1-drop in the game, right? If it wasn't for the overload. Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna hit face a couple times. Wait, do you have another? Oh, you got 2 mana as well. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. We'll go ahead and just... Well, not Raven Idol, sorry. We'll go for the Rockjaw here. Basically, he becomes more powerful the more often they cast spells. So there's a big chance he's gonna go ahead and cast a couple spells. And it's a rather beefy card. So we can go ahead and kill a couple of these guys. Hopefully. It really does depend, but... Okay, we'll see if he's in trouble. Because, I don't know if he's been discovering only minions or if he's also been discovering a couple spells, but either way, like, if he's only been really discovering spells, obviously, he's gonna be in trouble. He's got a couple of minions, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't have had the kobold and the other, the raptor dude, but, we'll see. Yeah, he's considering what he should go for. That's at least a good sign for us, right? Gazlowe will be a good one once we actually do play him. Ooh. Wow, alright. So it's actually gonna buff it up. Ugh. That's a big minion. My god. I have no more HP, do I? Well, very little of it anyway. My god, that RNG was not in our favor now, was it? I am gonna have to hex him. Ugh, man, this sucks. Question is, Raven Idols or Hero Power? Now we're gonna go Raven Idols. See if we can maybe get another spell out. I need some sort of healing. Put a random minion from each player's hand into the battlefield. That's actually really good for me. Fine. We'll risk it. And I want to discover some sort of healing spell. That would be really good. Give a minion death rattle. Resummon this minion. Yeah, I could go ahead and use that as well. We also could go Lightning Storm. We'll pick Lightning Storm just in case. I don't know though. He could already have lethal here. If he's got any kind of swipe, we're dead. And obviously there's nothing I could have done with that. Like even if I got in a taunt totem, there's not much we can do about it. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. Oh man.
Thrall versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
For Doomhammer.
Doomhammer.
Alrighty. We're gonna have to try our best to redeem ourselves here. Because that wasn't the greatest of plays. Which is alright. We just gotta turn it around. Get something a little bit better going without making a ton of misplays. By the way, when you see me make any kind of substantial ones, please let me know down below in the comment section of the video. However, I wouldn't be surprised if I am making plenty of misplays just because, well, hey, I'm not the greatest at this game. I'm not the greatest there, I admitted it. Anyway, I'm having a blast playing it. Either way though, I'm gonna try my very best here to I'm thinking here, should we go spells or should we go minions? I think initially minions do make a lot more sense. He is, by the way, playing a warlock. Obviously, the hero powers aren't going to be useful too much anyway in this brawl. We'll go ahead and pick minion. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, fine. We'll pick the Omani Berserker. And with that, I'm actually going to also be playing it a second time. And I guess, well, whatever. What do we really need here? We'll go with the Snap Jewel. Just because I need a bit of a better mana curve. I need to manage that curve a little bit better. That's one of the main things, obviously, of playing, one of the main things of playing Arena as well. Okay. It really depends on what he wants to draw here. I wonder if he wants to go spells. There's a big chance he will not, but things like Soulfire and whatnot could mess me up pretty badly here. I think he's gonna go ahead and hit my Berserker. Probably not. Nah, I highly doubt it. He's making calculated decisions though. Yeah, it's only really the first couple of turns that are sort of like deciding how long the match is gonna take. Like normally it's the first turns that are the fastest. But since we have to play a lot of Raven Idols in particular initially, I think it makes sense that we spend a little bit more time on it. So I'm actually gonna go ahead here and like see if we can maybe discover a spell. Like a Lightning Bolt. That's really good. He's gonna overload me next turn, but that's fine. I will just go ahead here and discover for another minion, see if we can get something useful. Dark Iron Dwarf, Novice Engineer. I think we're gonna go for a little bit more beefy here with the Dark Iron Dwarf. Because next turn we're gonna be playing some more Raven Idols anyway. Maybe I should have actually pinged my minion first. Yeah, I think I actually should have pinged with the Amani Berserker first before hitting him in the face. Don't think he's gonna play any kind of minions anytime soon. Yeah, I should have done that. It's hard to say, like it's hard to say, but I guess in this case it does make more sense. Okay, we'll go ahead here and discover a spell once more. Hex can never hurt. I'm trying to get a bit of a, like an even amount in between. I don't know exactly how the Ancestral Healing stacks, but we'll go with the Ancestral Spirit instead. Just in case. And, well, we'll just go for one final minion as well, I suppose. Abusive Sergeant, Recombobulator. Transform a friendly minion into the random minion with the same cost. Should have had that. Should have had that. We'll go ahead and pick him anyway, I guess. So this is not really a minion I normally ever play. I always would pick the Abusive Sergeant here, but whatever. We'll pick him. We'll pick him. I should have had him slightly earlier, man. I could have easily killed him. Actually, yeah, we could have had him. We could have accidentally, we could have morphed him into something a little bit better. Oh god. Ooh, well, good thing we got Hex. Good thing we got Hex. Yeah, I think we may just go ahead and still play him. Even though it's not the greatest of greatest plays there, but... Raven Idols or... Okay, fine. Fine, we'll play the Raven Idol here instead. Go with a Tauren Warrior, and last but not least, I want to be discovering one more spell. I will go with the Viral Spirits. Cool. Viral Spirits obviously very helpful as well. Just gotta be a bit careful. We've got a lot more cards in hand than he does. But he does obviously have his hero power too, and it's sort of like the ball in his court right now. So many Raven Idols, it's ridiculous. Alright. I wonder though. I kind of want to have the Oasis Snapjowl, but maybe with hero power Oasis Snapjowl. That would work. That would actually work, I suppose. We don't really use our hero power nearly as often as we might have to. Or we can just Ancestral Spirit the Snapjowl, which would be a pain in the ass for him to deal with. Because like that's gonna kill up, or that's gonna kill minions from Warlock for all of eternity. It's just gonna run it out. Alright. Interesting decision making there. Yep. I think we're gonna go ahead and do exactly that. These are all kinds of cards that we never ever see. But it works out. It works out rather well. So right now when he kills the minion, it's gonna be turning back into a 2/7 once again when it dies. Just gotta be careful. I don't exactly know how the Recombulator actually will work when I play it right now. Like if I would play it right now, will I be able to target a minion that I can use it on? Or is it just gonna transform a random friendly minion? It really kind of depends. I think we're gonna taunt up though. I think it is taunt time. Get a bunch of minions out on the board. We'll use one Raven Idol real quick. Fine, we'll just go for a spell. Really kind of want to have a big thing here, but we'll go with the Lava Shock, I think. And then play the Feral Spirit here. As well as the Tauren Warrior. This should work out. This should work out just like this. And then we can Lava Stroke next turn if we really need to. And clean up whatever he's got on the board at that point in combination with the Dark Iron Dwarf, right? Right? Did I do the math correctly? I think I may have. We got a bunch of 2-3s out now, though. I can imagine there's gonna be people that are watching this that are gonna absolutely cringe at all the misplays that I make. That's okay, guys. That's okay. It's funny, like, whenever I play Hearthstone, I play a pretty limited set of decks, I suppose, right? And, playing completely different decks is sort of eye-opening in a way. Like, it feels like I've not even discovered a big part of the game yet, even though, obviously, the game has been out for years, and I've been playing it for a very long time as well, but there's just a lot of skill to be had. All is good, though. He doesn't know what to do. He's trying so hard to figure out what the correct play is. But my board setup right now is pretty powerful. I think he's gonna run it into the Tauren, right? I don't know if he will. Will he not? Will he not attack anything? That would be weird. What? What? He was mousing over all kinds of things, so he knew at the very least what was going on there. Okay. Fine. I'm not even mad. Question is, how do we clean up that thing? I'm gonna use a couple of these things. We can Lightning Bolt. And Dark Iron Dwarf. That would work. Yep. Which are we gonna buff up? We're gonna buff you up. There you go, because you will stay alive anyway. Even after death, you're still in a good spot. Alright, alright, we have taken control. We have taken control here. My opponent has also activated Nosdarmu, which may very well trigger him not to play anything again. Why are you so slow, Barmali? Okay. He's just mousing over all of my cards. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We won't really get too bothered by that. We'll pick you, I suppose. And discover another minion as well. Kinda need a big card now, right? Don't really need any more, you know, big spells, I suppose. So I'll go ahead and do it like that. Just go everything to face now. Looks like my opponent needs a little bit more time to try and go ahead and discover what he needs to do. He's still mousing over, though. He is active. He's just like, oh shit, time. Rope's gone. It's okay. It's okay, Barmali. I'll just hit you in the face. You know, take you out of your misery. Alright. So while we did just earn ourselves a free card pack, right? That game didn't really count. That game didn't really count because obviously, while my opponent decided to derp out at the end of the game, I suppose. He was busy reading all of the cards and then the timer ran off multiple times. Which is a little bit surprising. Like, he was still doing things, so I'm not exactly sure what was going on there. So we'll see if we can play one final match here as well. That's at the very least gonna be reasonable. I'll try my best, okay, guys? I'll try my best. Alright. Raven Idol. I need something good. Looks like nobody wants to play video games with me, guys. Malfurion! Malfurion, do you want to play a video game with me? Oh, you must protect the wild. That's great. That's great, because I just lost my Doomhammer. Alright, sweet. Sweet. Maybe he wants to go ahead and play a game with me and actually play it out. That'd be good. That'd be fun. We do get the first turn, by the way, for the first time as well. Keep on discovering minions. My god, none of these are amazing. Well, Fire Elemental is pretty good, obviously, but none of these are amazing in the early part of the game. That's all right. That's all right. We'll make for the late game. We got this. Okay. Don't think we're gonna hero power very often. Ooh, team it up. Justicar is also pretty good, but I mean, the Whirling Zap-O-Matic is a little bit too powerful to pass up one. And I guess, I mean, Deathlord has a ton of value now because there's no minions to put out on the board, right? Alright, if he plays no minion here, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Whirling Zephyr Mythic, I think. Or maybe we'll actually... Yeah, we'll still go ahead here and just play the Deathlord anyway. The thing is, obviously, that it will put a minion from their deck into the battlefield when it dies, but... guess what? We got Raven Idols in the deck. And I'm pretty sure that the only deck that counts here is gonna be these cards here to the side. We can go ahead and use the Raven Idols in the next turn. I think I'm gonna be looking for spells to see if I can get a Krakow or anything useful to get rid of that Mech Warper. We'll see. He's looking for more and more heroes, or like more and more, I don't know if he's looking for spells or for minions, obviously. I think he's looking primarily minions here. Okay. Question is, do we hit phase or do we hit the Mech Warper? I think we are gonna hit the Mech Warper. I think that's the thing that makes the most sense here. Once again, he's gonna rope to the very end. He's looking at the tier list right now. Check what the best cards in the game are. Turns out, it's that one. The one on the left. Okay. We'll Raven Idol twice first. Looking for a spell here primarily. Okay. This is great. This is great. Like, this is a solid opener hand here. Not seen very often, at the very least, on the end of Shaman decks, I suppose, but this'll do. He's got a lot of cards in hand, so normally I'd be a little bit worried, because obviously card draw is one of the strongest mechanics in Hearthstone, but well, at the very least, right now, it's not seeming to be that big of a problem, right? We'll see, though. Squash! Squash, don't leave me hanging, man! Don't leave me hanging, Squash! Don't go AFK! Alright, no, you're still here. Good, good. Gotta be playing some Raven Idols, dude. There you go. I think actually Raven Idol doesn't actually trigger until you choose a spell or a minion. Like, you know, when that like first window pops up, I immediately see the 3 cards appear, so I don't think it appears for your opponent until like you've actually chosen one of the 2. Oh man, you did get a Wrath out of that? That's a little disappointing. Alright, we'll take it. Squash, you've been roping 2 turns in a row in turn 3 and 4, sir. I understand you gotta be making some decisions here, but it seems a little bit redundant, don't you think? Particularly since you've got 0 mana and absolutely nothing to play. Thank you. Alright, we'll just be discovering more minions here. Fine. We'll go with the Dancing Swords because we can. Pretty good card, all I know. It's a 4/4. The only downside to it is that my opponent will draw a card, but he's got infinite amounts of cards anyway, and he's got more Raven Idols, which I'm really not that terrified of. Oh, Squash has made a decision. That only took him like 10 seconds. He did decide to swipe there, sadly. He's got a coin still. Oh, he never used a coin? Fascinating. I don't think we can play the Fire Elemental here, right? Fire Elemental shouldn't be triggered on that minion. Either way, though, I still want to play it. I wish I could. Can I? Yeah, okay, that's good. We'll just hit him in the face. Pretty good. Okay, Squash. Your decision making has gone downhill in the last couple of minutes. Initially, you played rather quickly, but right now, you're really slowing down. Squash, I'm waiting for you, dude. I've clicked everything in the map already. Well, pretty much everything. You're gonna rope again, sir. You're gonna rope again. I've already destroyed pretty much all the things. Oh, there you go. There you go. He's doing something. Yeah, that was a difficult decision whether or not you wanted to Raven Idol or not. That worked out quite well for you. Okay. We'll see if we can maybe discover a spell to deal with that. I'm kind of tempted to pick reincarnate. I wish I could play it like that and then just it's not gonna work out. This barely doesn't work out. Okay, fine. We'll pick the lightning bolt here as well. I was hoping we'd get a hex. Or an earth shock. That works. Yeah, that does work. We can then also just lightning bolt it down, right? Yep, that works. We'll discover a minion real quick. We'll go with Karn. Earth shock. Lightning bolt. Hit him in the face. Can we real quick decide to discover if one other warlock is Sepulmatic? Sweet, we did it. Here I am complaining about my opponent's robing, and then I do it myself as well. I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. Well, it's okay. It's okay, guys. As long as you win the video game, I'm not gonna be upset at myself. I don't really get that upset at myself anyway. Okay. We'll see though. He's got so many cards in hand. Like, he's been discovering minions left and right, and it seems to not do very much to him so far. I mean, he's drawn that one swipe, which did quite well. Okay. Interesting. I'm not exactly sure what that was supposed to do. I was looking at the brilliance here, but we just kill it, right? We just kill it, yeah. Okay. We'll go ahead and discover a minion. Fine. Well, I mean, since we have the chance, we may as well give us the power to rock. Karn makes... No, Karn is a little too good. We'll see if we can play him next turn, okay? I know you guys are ready to rock, but Karn just works out a little bit better on this case, right? Because, well, if he accidentally murders my board somehow, some way, at the very least I won't be able to just lose the game immediately. And I am here to win, guys. I am here to win. We'll get the power to rock in the next turn, okay? Don't you worry about it. We got this. We'll see. I can also... Wait, what actually happens if you reincarnate Karn? Will he still spawn the Bane? I think he does, right? And he comes back to full life? That's actually pretty cool. We'll see how that works out. We'll just attack with him first, just in case. Pretty sure it will destroy Karn and then, like, summon Bane Bloodhoof and then... Or Bane Bloodhoof and then re-summon Karn again, right? Pretty sure. Obviously, first we'll have to see what kind of power chord we're gonna get, though. Which is, I don't even really remember the options anymore. There's so many different kinds of cards in the game that you never really see. The Leetoran Chieftain is definitely one of them. Definitely one of those. Oh, man. Oh, man. No time to rock. Either way though, we did go ahead and earn ourselves a card pack to open up this week as well. So I still need to get myself Archmage Antonidas. I still do need Sylvanas. Absolute horseshit. Well, okay, well maybe not that terrible, but it's pretty bad. Still got a pretty reasonable amount of dust though. 3.2k, so we can go ahead and at the very least get a couple of good cards going here. Thing is, I'm gonna just save it up until the new expansion arrives, and we'll go from there. Looks like I've actually not even moused over all of the new cards yet. Can you just search new? Yeah, you can. Sweet. I don't need you. Be gone. I don't like gold cards. You know that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button as well. And other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!